All right, guys, welcome to another episode of Everyday Upland. As you see, I'm just signing in. My computer is running super slow right now, so bear with me, guys. Hopefully, there's no loading issues or any delays while I am talking. But, anyways, first things first, I want to thank all my new subscribers who have signed up. I hope I can continue giving you the valued content that you need. Thank you guys for signing up. That's awesome. I'm always happy to see you guys. Just being a part of the channel, being a part of the community, it's fantastic. Thank you guys. Also, my commenters, I love you guys. Awesome. You guys comment daily. It's amazing. I try to respond as much as I can, as fast as I can. Thank you guys. I want to also thank the guys on Reddit who watch my videos and support a lot. Thank you guys. You leave a lot of value questions in the comments. Some I turn into videos, some I just answer right there on the comment board. Today I'm gonna take one question and kind of pose it to my entire audience because I think it's a really good question. Um, but I'm gonna get to my issue first, then I get to that, okay? Or maybe I'll start with that first. I don't know. I don't know. All right, there I am. Okay, I see myself now. It was just loading in my. So I'm in Kansas City. Um, Maybe I should talk about legits first. I'm gonna talk about legits first. So I'm in Kansas City, right? I'm still having my legits problem. I got some help from Upland themselves, but it's the same as the people that who were having issues where they're saying something I should clear my history or yeah, clear my history and some other thing. Go in incognito mode and sign into Upland. Sometimes that will work. I'm gonna try those. I don't know if they're gonna work. I'm on the Mac, so it's a little different to do all of that stuff. And I'm using Chrome, so maybe actually I could do that. Because I don't think it works on Safari. I don't think Upland works on Safari. So I'm using it on Chrome. Maybe I could try it there, but I'm still having the issues. But hesitate because time's running out. I don't know how long Upland's gonna take. So I came down to I think it was Kansas City. Let's see. No, sorry. Wrong thing I clicked on just now. Yeah, to just buy up what's left over. Not really what's left because I'm not buying everything. But I came down to Kansas City to check out what they had in their legit shop. So I was here looking through and I'm just buying legits. Even though I have that problem and I haven't gotten my legits that I purchased last night, I still haven't gotten those. I bought even more today. Still haven't gotten those yet. Hoping that if I stacked on some more, they would come in. But I'm not the only one who are having a lot these types of issues with legits. There's a couple people that are having the type of issues. So guys, I know the time is winding down for the legits to close. I'm not sure if it's really a good idea right now to be buying because I don't know if Upland is gonna directly fix that issue. It's just me and I saw one other person. I didn't go through all of them because I saw names that I never thought I would see in the support area having issues. So there's issues happening right now around Upland. And as you see, I think this is my internet why this is so slow. But yeah, let's see. Hey, Upland for Life, what's going on, man? How's everything? How's everything? Are you having any issues with taking money out of the game? Because that seemed to be another issue with legits, if you're buying any legits, but I'm still having that issue. You're telling me to do all of this stuff. Maybe I need to clear some stuff. I don't know. I gotta try and figure out what I need to clear and get this going again because I need to get these legits in before the end so I can prepare for next season because it's going to be exciting to see what how come on. Yes, there we go. How they're going to do it are this is so I never purchased legits previously to this moment in time. Right? What I read from other people is that legits used to come in bundles. You never know what you would get, and you would just get whatever, and you kind of just work with that. I think in the very early stages when I just started it in the game, I think Loyal Doyle was minting legit support, and I don't recall exactly how it came because new to the game, had no clue what was going on, seeing stuff happening, didn't understand. Um, I so yeah, he was minting. I think he was doing bundles. I think so because he got a lot. He spent like 300,000-400,000 on legits that time. Got any additional legits if he got more or what? But so I don't know if it's individual where we're able to pick. If it's like that, then it's something that would be all right. I wouldn't mind the whole mystery pack. Hopefully it doesn't because some of the prices on these quarterbacks are crazy. But some of them are worth it because they're the top guys, people whose names are recognizable. I'm trying to get the lower mint ones, but we'll see. Hold on one second. Let's see what Upland for Life has to say. No issues with anything. You're just waiting for Block Explorers. Okay, I also have released. There must be a lag or a glitch in the game or something. Legits used to come faster. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't really want to reveal this. I don't know if I should, but like I'm saying, like I saw a name on in the support, and this person I'm assuming is taking money out of the game. I don't want to say who it is. You guys go in Upland's was it legits? I think it was in the legits Discord. If I yeah, because I remember going back in there and I saw a name in there and I was just like, okay, there's something going on right now. So if there's a lag or because Upland did increase in players maybe about 8 to 10,000, which I don't see should be a lag, but it did in yeah, just out of nowhere. Yeah, it's so true, especially after all the buying up all those vehicles made a ton of upics on those vehicles. Like I said, I was willing to break the bank to get one of those vehicles. And see, like, I don't know, maybe this is my internet. I'll just say it's my internet because this is not loading for me right now. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, like, I don't know. But yeah, certain individuals, I'm not gonna say who it is. I want you guys to go and check it out. Is trying to withdraw money and having some issues. So I don't know. I don't want to say. I don't want to say. I don't want to be that guy. I'm already the guy that talks too much, who just comes on here to just talk and not really, I guess, bring anything. I don't know, but I'm not trying to bring anything this time. I'm leaving that one for you guys to figure out on your own. I'm just giving you the hint. Go check it out. Let's see here. Sorry, I missed that one. Please to get me. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So this is an all around thing. So there's a lag or something. Everyone in Upland Discord done. Yeah. Right. You're absolutely right about that. When I say everybody is there because there's something, and I noticed that today. I'm just like, and like they only have like one person that's answering, and the person that answered me was giving me the same solution as like another person who's having issues. So I'm just like, okay, well, what the technical bug page? Yeah, that's the same. That's okay. That's what it was. So it wasn't legit. It was technical bugs. So I went there complain about not receiving my legits. So I was flipping between those two as well, and people are complaining both about issues. So yeah, the technical bugs page. Yeah, there was a name in there that I'd never expect to see in there because the type of caliber of player it is. You guys probably already know who I'm talking. Yes, that's exactly who I'm talking about. And yeah, the first time saying he had talked to someone that we should work together as a community seems good. Yeah, you think so? Don't do that to me right now, Upland for Life. No. I don't want to think that bad. I know they just got in a ton of money. They had Vegas, and then like what week and a half later, they made how many millions of upics off of these cars and all these guys. I don't know. I don't want to think that way right now. I don't want to think. I'm just saying this is something that has to get looked at like ASAP with these issues. And you said Abdullah was there. He wasn't a technical bug because he was having problems taking some money off. He's the guy should never have problems taking money out of this game because the minute he has problems, people are gonna get sketchy and wonder what is going on. Abdullah can't take no money out, so no. I understand. I'm not making any accusations. None. That's what I said. I'm not thinking that way. I'm just saying, like having him in there he shouldn't have the problem because that's the perspective people are going to look at when they read that he's having a problem. They're going to be like, hold on, this is the number one guy. I'm saying he shouldn't have any problems at all. And the way he's handling it, I can say, yeah, that's the way to do it, man. Don't let anyone think for 1 second something is wrong. Yeah, everyone is. Yeah, that's the thing. That's how I'm trying to. That's the perspective I'm trying to bring is everyone's having this problem. That's what I said. I didn't want to bring out any names because it's just gonna make it look worse because of the caliber of player, like I said earlier. So yeah, like I'm not trying to look there. I think it's just some delays going on in the blockchain, and this happened for me. Was it last night or the? Yeah, I think it was last night or like no, sorry, yesterday. Because it was yesterday, I was buying up a whole bunch of legits in the morning, and the morning ones came in, and when I decided to buy some more in the afternoon, those didn't come in. So yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Good. Because I'm not trying to speculate or anything like that. But yeah, I just didn't want to say who it was. Right. I was hoping other Uplanders seen the name and knew what I meant. So yes, yeah, me too, man. I do, and the thing is too, like to for the point that I'm getting in at, it's like I see so much potential for the growth of the game. That's why these things need to be tackled right away. People they need to jump on it, get whatever issues that they have resolved because you can't have everybody questioning what's going on, how come this, how come that, you know what I mean? But that's just what I'm saying. That's the issue I'm having, and my internet is my issue. But um, it's just slow. Let's see. Let's try it again. Is it gonna work? Yes, it's gonna work. All right. So yeah, I got a few. I'm just waiting for them. See, it doesn't even show here that I have any fan points. So I'm just waiting for those things to come through. Right. Yeah. Yeah, I like going into these meta ventures. Meta ventures is a big deal, guys. Cars are sweet, they're nice, they're like a pretty girl. Everybody wants one. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna say this: meta ventures is where to go with this whole game. It's nice. Let those guys get their cars. Let them pay the big bucks. We'll eventually get there. We want Upland to open the meta venture side of this game where everyone can have access to that and take part into meta ventures so people can open all different types of businesses. that is something I'm looking forward to. And Upland, come on, get these things fixed, resolved, so we can get there. Because I was talking about a meta venture, saying I want to do it. I really do. Like, it's interesting with all these players who open their own meta ventures. This guy only USD, but the prices in USD is fantastic. I don't know most of these players, but I like the pricing. Okay, very nice. Who's this? What team? Look at this hat. It's a special hat. But yeah. So Meta Ventures is the way to go, man. All right, just give us a second. So yeah, upcoming question. Listen, listen here, I'll plan for life. Honestly, okay, so I don't know, it hasn't popped up yet, but I'm gonna read it. It's in the chat. Have you started to research into Rio yet? No. I'm done with the whole speculation of collections because Upland is, I don't know, man. I don't know. Just not. I'm just not. Hold on 1 second. I gotta check this guy out. Offensive tackle. Okay. Yeah, but I don't. I will do research, but I will not do any speculations on collections at all. Um, I don't even think I probably start looking up, but I'm not gonna do any speculations. No way. That's out of the question for me. I'm horrible at it. Vegas was one of the ones that really showed me that that I have no clue. So I ain't even gonna. Vegas was a whole thing, anyways. But I'm not even gonna go on to that. I will look into Rio myself. I believe I will be going to Rio because I believe that's where the other types of legits will be introduced. I don't know when football season starts, but Brazil has many leagues, so that I know nothing about. So yeah, not gonna do all of that. Brazil, when Brazil comes, Brazil comes. I don't really have much on Brazil. But anyways, so yeah, I wanted to mention, we were talking about it a little bit, just a tad bit, the cars, so I'd mentioned a bit. So I wonder how people are feeling now after the sale, the money that they put out. Are they happy with their purchase? How they feel about it, what their plans, how many people are flipping it, because that could be a thing as well. A lot of guys are flipping like one of those 180,000 SUV for 1.5 mil. Race cars, probably way more than that. Is it the SUV? It could be. Um, they're flipping. A lot of people are flipping, which to me makes sense. Like, it's a hot commodity, man. If somebody's willing to pay you 2 million for a car you paid 180,000, hey man, take that 2 mil. Let the car go. Unless you're in it to race and do all of that. Plus, that's another thing also with the cars before we get to after the sale was the mint amount was so small. The race cars are only five each. I know Upland is only doing so much. I think they've upped it from two a day to maybe like 4 or 6 a day now. Last I checked, there was more than two being minted a day. So you'd pay 300K for the SUV and 180 for the car. Yeah, that would. But they say they're hypercars. You wouldn't pay more than that. Oh, so you wouldn't consider buying the semi truck? I would buy the semi. The semi was only 400 to 100,000 more, which I didn't get. I didn't get how the semi was cheaper than the race car. much money? I guess you can win a lot of prize money with the race car because it's so fast. But the semi, you're making money in Upland continuously because I don't see semis like really dying in a year or two. Semis are forever for everything. You can transport these race cars. You can transport, I don't know, ornaments. You could, I don't know what we're gonna have as ornaments, but you could transport all of that. You can transport what else? Yes. Well, yeah, people are always gonna do what they're gonna do. Like the way they price them, yeah, people are trying to make the most out of it. If you really want it, you'll pay. Like for example, right? Abdullah, say he never bought anything in Vegas. He never minted anything in Vegas. Just say he didn't, or say he did, and he only spent 1 million or 2 million in Vegas, right? And cars come out week and a half, 2 weeks later, right? Or 3 weeks or whatever it is. He can pay 2 million, buy that car, buy that semi, and buy whatever he wants. He can pay it. No problem. Right? And then do whatever. And then the guys with 100 years, they can all afford it. So do it, give it to them, take some of their money, put it back into the game, up some properties, expand yourself out, do whatever you need to do. Yeah, true, but I don't see the other kid being worth more than the 300 within a year. Yeah, that's true. That's true. The price is, well, I believe like what's gonna happen is that, all right, so they came out with the first batch, right? Um, they keep the price where they keep the price. I don't think Upland's gonna change this price for now. It probably, with the amount of players in the game, as well as, yeah, you could, but like I said, I don't believe Upland will be releasing vehicles any faster. But I'm gonna wait before I say the whole thought on that, because once whatever they have manufacturing now, which I have to go and check, whatever they're having they're manufacturing now, manufacturers and complete. Then let's see what happens when the pre-sale manufacturing starts. If they're manufacturing those vehicles, a semi, uh, yeah, a semi and two SUVs and a race car in one day, then then okay, maybe they're slowly starting to speed up production. But I believe production is gonna stay steady. They're gonna be mint. We're gonna be pre-sailing for a while, right? I think the pre-sale is gonna be popular because it was very successful for Upland. They're gonna pre-sale, keep the prices high for some time, right? The prices, I believe, will stay elevated for some time, and those people who want it, such as myself, are willing to put out whatever they need to put out to get one, will pay those prices. The other people who choose not to and decide to wait it out, what happens if instead of Meta Motors style stuff is the next wave, it's a Ford or a Hyundai or something else, and then they're charging you 50 to 150, 200,000 to get those, and those are just good for everyday travel and going about throughout Upland. Make sure I make sure. No, absolutely. It's that's not a good strategy. Is to lose money. To not to lose money is the best strategy. Yeah, you know what? You're the second person to say there could be something more valuable, and I believe that would be meta ventures. The meta ventures will be very valuable, but at the same time, I believe now we're getting to this way. I think this just popped in my head is that like when it comes to legits, all the stuff that you can purchase, the ornaments, all the little extras in the game, like they'll just Upland will say, well, how are you gonna get that from our shop? Well, maybe you'll be able to instead of going, all right, I thought of it now as I'm thinking, right? Instead of going to Kansas City to buy in the Kansas City at the Kansas City Stadium, you could stay wherever you are, buy it, and it gets delivered by all those people who have these vehicles. So I was reading on Reddit and someone and multiple commenters were talking about economics, and that's what the whole game is about. It's economics, right? So that's why I kind of lean to the side that these prices will be elevated. It will keep the demand high, right? While the supply is low, right? Right? And keep it like that. Yes, and then you can open meta ventures, and then once you open meta ventures, probably they'll come up with a different series that is not as expensive, right? And then people will be able to use those to or work with the businesses or the meta ventures to get whatever the meta ventures need. And then you'll have all the different the first batch, which is all this first series, will be more focused on racing and the transportation of those vehicles and just the whole, different lifestyle. And then the other class of folks, right, who are not the chief executive levels yet or the executive levels yet will have to say do the meta ventures and work their way into getting those more luxurious hyper style vehicles. Like if meta ventures are open, everyone they won't be valued because everyone could start a Yes, that is true. Everyone can, but in order for you to start it, like I would love to and start up a legit, that would be great. But I would have to have a certain amount of legit. So the guys who spent millions of upics on legits back in the day, they will be able to and block explorers. That's true. It will not be, but if you keep certain types of cars for certain types of things, that will still hold the value there. Like if you keep these race cars that Upland just released and did in the pre-sale, if you keep that in racing, the guys who say they come out with a second series or a different type, those guys aren't going to necessarily buy those race cars unless they want to participate in the races, right? So I don't know. Right now, legit blogging story cars seem to be the most valuable right now. Yeah, yeah, more valuable than land. Because if you go in some of these shops here, right? Look at these legits. Look at the prices of these, right? The guy never paid 15,000 UPEX for these, but he's selling them for 15,000. But they may not be his. That's the other thing about it. Not everyone needs to open meta venture because the fees may be high, right? And to keep you out. But if you have legits, you can put your legits into any one of these meta ventures. So you don't. Not everyone needs to open a meta venture when you're able to do that. So, but it's an advantage um for legits cars and block explorers to be the thing because like you said those high cost collection properties will be going up cheap and guys can pick up if you've been on Twitter, Reddit, any of these places, because cars came out, a lot of guys were selling off rares, ultra rares and stuff like that for under mint price, just so they can accumulate enough upics. That's the thing. This is good for the game. I don't mind. I'm as we talk, I think about it more. Okay, hold on. The value will stay in 10 minutes. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, well, those ones will definitely, I think, are gonna be racing cars. These are the cars I see right in. I see. No, buddy, you can't say the okay, the SUV, let's just wait on because that we I wasn't expecting to be in this. But the van, you have to see value there. The van is going to be a mode of transportation. It's going to be a mode to deliver products. It's going to be a mode for ride sharing. Ride sharing is going to be a big part of this game. You want to go from place to place, somebody may be able to provide that service at a cheaper cost than, say, taking the bus or I, I don't know, whatever. But the van has use. It has use. With the MetaVenture shops, new ones that have opened, right? I believe vans could be just delivery vehicles from now on, where they get rid of you, your block explorer have to be in the same area as the stadium you're in. And you're able to buy these legits from these stadiums and have them delivered to you, whether your home residence that they've been talking about or just delivered to your assets. Yeah, but what if the van will take you in an hour and a half, say, to wherever you're going for 1,000 upics? You're telling me you're not going to take that van? Yeah, you may be, but there is at least 300,000 players in the game who will probably, like, for example, it's like the terminals. I did a video on, oh, do I think terminals will be worth anything after cars come out? It's just another option. Some places I was told you have to take a bus. There's no train, there's no whatever, but we'll see. It's all a wait and see. They talk about economics. It's all about the economics. We'll see what the features are, what the van can do, what the car can do. Sorry, not the car, what the SUV can do, and what the semi can do. We already know what the high end cars can do because those guys are going to focus a lot on the racing part of it because it's built that way. But it's going to be interesting to see where Upland takes it and how it all fits into the economics of the game. Um, yeah, it's all in Upland's hands. This is why I want them to fix that problem so we can move on to these things, so we can answer some of these questions. Right? I don't want my legits to be held up, man. I paid my upex for it. I want them right now. I want to be focused on what role cars are going to play, what role the van's going to play, the SUV, the semi. We already know what the high end car role is going to be. It's going to be racing. A lot of guys are trying to get it just for that. So we should, after this pre-sale batch is minted, we should, maybe still not enough. Maybe you need at least 30 or 40 of these cars, maybe 50 of these cars to be minted, and then we'll be seeing races start happening. Maybe just trial runs because two or three people in the node have cars. Like for example, I think it's SSTG. I'm not sure I said that correctly, but now he's got it. They have a racetrack in Detroit, so he can get his car delivered to Detroit and drive around that racetrack to show everyone what that track is like. So we just have to wait and see when these things all come to play, what's really going to happen. Because I don't know. I want to see. Okay, SSFTG. Yes, he bought an SUV. It was. I think it was. I don't remember what color it was. I think it was orange or something, which they call coral something, but coral yellow or something like that, some crazy thing like that. But yeah, we'll really get to see. I want these guys to get their vehicles, get it delivered, and then we can go from there and see what it brings to the game. But what since the focus have been on cars, vans, meta ventures, legits, properties are still there, still to be minted in some cities. There's a lot of people probably selling some great properties under mint, right? Because they're trying to save up for the next time we have a pre-sale. And if I believe what I think is going to happen, these mints have to happen more frequently to get more cars out there, but I believe it's going to be at a rate where the price aren't going to necessarily drop because there won't be enough of these vehicles in the market for the price to go down. The demand will stay high. A lot of properties will be up at a cheaper price. So, guys who want to increase your yield every month, this is the perfect opportunity where you go in and you dig up and you can find a lot of gold out there because a lot of guys possibly, I don't know, I'm just speculating when it comes to that, will be selling off properties hoping a mint will be announced soon. And the way Upland did this mint of these vehicles, they didn't make, as far as I understand, because I registered 40 minutes after it was dropped on Twitter. I didn't see it on their website. There was the press release that was done for it, and that's how they did it. So, and as you saw in my last video, I was in the 17, 2200, 2700 bracket, and that was 41 or 50 minutes after that was dropped on Twitter. So if they keep doing this, the price will be high, the demand will be there forever. Um, Once they get about 50 of these race cars in, because I think they only did 20 this time. I think it was 4 colors. They did 20 this time. So once we're at about 50 or 60, we should start hearing about trial runs or people talking about racetracks and stuff. That's if when these vehicles are delivered, you're able to go into the Upland game and move around and check out the game and check out all the building that everyone's been working hard on. Um, and I think new structures are coming into the game, new structure designs. Okay, I'm just throwing that one in there at the very end. I may save that for another video. Hopefully I can find the photo that I saw on Twitter today, if it's Twitter. And it was X1 the gamer who posted it. So things are happening, things are moving quickly. Maybe that's why there's all this jam up in everything that's happening. Before you could do whatever you wanted, but all those high purchases of all those vehicles, the minting, all of that stuff, all these things that are happening Upland, people, let's calm down, slow it down, take it easy. Upland has got us. They're just busy right now, right? And they just had their meetup recently, so in New York. So I guess that's why things are kind of slow. Maybe they're a little preoccupied doing those things, but we'll see. Anyways, Upland for life. Thank you, man. It was great. It was great. I love your questions. I love your opinion. Um, I see where you're going. You don't want to make any investment where you're going to lose money, but just be patient. Wait out on see what's going on. Pick, if anything, I would just double down on getting some more properties. Pick up some of those ones that are under mint because it's out there now. There's quite a bit under mint. Go buy those. Increase your yield. Eventually, you'll be making enough yield that you'll be like, I can afford any one of these vehicles now. All right. Yeah, man. You too, man. Have a great night. And thank you for the support as always. All right, everybody else, please hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Let me know down below if you enjoy the content, if you enjoy the talk, if you want to see more. If you want me to focus on whatever topic, let me know down below. I'll get back to you within 24 hours. Please let it be English. If it's anything other than English and Google cannot translate it, I cannot keep it on my channel because I have no idea what it says. So I will be removing those. So please keep it clean. My comments and yes, thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, keep it clean. Tell a friend. Let them come in. Let them join in. Let them be a part of the community. All right, guys. Thank you. Have a good night.